Good evening and welcome to another episode of the Power Half Hour Unstoppable Business Owner. And I'm your host, Dorothy Odell, for this evening. Um, I'm not sure exactly what happened with our guest tonight, but we will definitely be hearing from Norm, I'm hoping soon. So while we're doing that, we've been doing, for those of you who just joined us, um, and haven't seen what we've been out to create this week, we have been celebrating the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. And so I'm super excited because the last couple days I have not been giving out the prizes. Just things have come up. So the winner of the 1 hour coaching session with April Penkin is Kim Bailey. So Kim, if you're watching, let us know. I will be in touch with you. And Vanessa Donaldson actually won the 1 hour coaching session to help you become unstoppable. So I'll be reaching out to her as well. So congratulations, lady. There is still time to join us in the fun. Definitely just go in the comments. There is the form to fill out to register for that. We are giving prizes away up until Christmas Eve. So definitely, connect with us, fill out the form. That's all you have to do. But I'm hoping that everybody's ready for Christmas. It is the season to be jolly and all that. And for some of us, it is not the most wonderful time of the year. I get it, with losing your loved ones and things like that. It could be hard for you on the holidays. So I just want to give a shout out to you, those people that are struggling right now. I hear you, I see you, and please reach out to me if you're wanting to talk to anybody and get the help that you might need. With that, though, I would like to just share some of the things that we here at Unstoppable Overcomers do. And so we help the small business owner that is wearing so many hats, getting frustrated because you're doing your social media, you're doing video, you're doing, trying to connect with your client. And sometimes that can be frustrating and you just personally don't have that time as a business owner. So we here at Unstoppable Overcomers help you with that. And so I'm just going to share a clip of an interview that I did with the amazing Carrie Petrucci. Now, Carrie's an amazing lady. And so we did a 1 hour interviews, just strictly her and I. And then my team took that and we cut it down into different clips and trailers. So I'm going to share with you the trailer that we made out of that interview. You've been in the trench, you've been in the not so great, and now you're in the fabulous.
Oh yeah, my life experience allows me the unique ability to understand many cultures and many people and where they are in their relationships and be able to show them that there is another side. What I tell couples when they say, well, we're bored with each other, I tell them, if you're bored with each other, then you're boring. 1, remember that you're human. 2, remember that you make mistakes. And 3, you better learn to forgive each other. My proposition is the number 1 problem in a relationship is the need to be right. It is the need to absolutely be right and can have control over what someone else says or does. Does it need to be said? Does it need to be said by me? Does it need to be said by me right now? Very simply, if you can take responsibility for your own actions instead of concentrating or blaming someone else for your own behavior, change happens quickly.
Hurt people is the saying that I grew up with. And so what would you say to that kind of advice? Like, what would you do to deactivate this bitch switch?
Couples get into conflict. If there's no conflict, I would be worried.
That's all we want. We want to be heard from our spouse. Yeah, right. And I know a lot of people that have a hard time with that because you're right. They want the next thing.
Power is in laying down that need to control and being absolutely vulnerable. If you want to have an intimate conversation with them, it's virtually impossible to have intimacy with devices going on. And if I wanted to talk to my dad, I had to get him to put down the newspaper, because I knew and fully understood as a teenager, whatever I said to him with the newspaper in front of his face went in at one ear and out the other.
There we go, folks. That is just one of the things that we do here at Unstoppable Overcomers Productions. And so that is just a trailer that you could give to your potential client. It shares how you serve them. It's Carrie didn't have to do that. She just sat with an interview with me for an hour, and we came up with that as a team. Now, another thing we do is we take that 1 hour and we do chop it up into clips too, so you could use this for your social media. So that is powerful. So here is one of the clips that we made with that interview.
Remember all of that courting you did. Remember all of those romantic things. And how I get them to begin doing that is one simple thing that couples start doing. The very first thing they stop doing in a relationship is holding hands. It is the very first thing that stops. Mm-hmm. When you're dating, you hold hands to walk into dinner, you hold hands to walk to the movies, you hold hands to walk into wherever it is you're going. You're reaching out and you're holding hands, right? Yeah. The very first thing is that disconnect. You stop holding hands. Yeah. And when that stops, that is the very first disconnect in your intimacy.
So guys, if you need a relationship coach, definitely reach out to Carrie Petrush. She is an amazing, amazing relationship coach that will help you and your spouse get to the next level. And so those are just examples of what we do here at Unstoppable Overcomers Productions. We also have a Roku channel. We are looking for people to join us on that Roku adventure. So if you have a live show that, YouTube's great, but Roku could get you in front of a potential 65 million people. So we've had that channel now for over a year, and the numbers are climbing. It's been consistent that we've been putting our shows on there. And so we're also looking, for people that want their own Roku channel. The prices for that are going up in the new year. Those pricings I have no control over. We are with Exciting Minds Media, and we've partnered with Randy over there, which is an amazing guy. And so we just really want to see people succeed in their shows and things like that. So if you have an amazing show that you think, you want the world to see, then connect with me today, because we are looking for those partners to go hand in hand with us to build our community on Roku. So if that's you, message me today, and would love to know where you're listening in from. I'm from Windsor, Ontario, so would love to find out where you're from. And we have also did some fundraising. We did a fundraiser with Second Chance Ranch. And so Second Chance Ranch, just to give you a little bit idea of what Michael Parker does, here is his video.
Few wrong turns ago, back when I didn't know how to be a better me, a better shoulder, a willing heart to pull you closer, a human being human, walking miles in different shoes and trying to be a better me.
So we help different organizations, different charities that want more fundraising, and more eyes on the prize, I guess, right? So we have 12-hour fundraisers. We have 24-hour fundraisers. We did let me see if I can find that clip for you, because we did an amazing with LLS last year. We did that, and somebody made
We are the people, defying the odds, cause it ain't even. Fighting for freedom, given by God, he said we equal. Fly like an eagle, this for the heroes, up in the helos, and down in the valley. Fighting the battles, fearing no evil. This is for infantry, I was a squad. Troopers and towers for hours they watch. Striving in combos and stumbles for bombs. Hard to protect all their fathers and moms. When do they call? This is for liberty, justice for all. We are the people, together we strong, and I will catch you when you fall.
We all will fall and hide away. We can't get to our feet. We all been grinding every day to find opportunity. We all get lost along the way, not knowing who to be. We are the people. We are the people.
Calling us fascists. What have we done in order to afford these anger reactions? Pages that come in our colors is gorgeous. Sick of the madness. The devil he plucking our youth like a florist. Gotta combat this. Evil is currently making its orbit. Never been a black and white war. Truth is what we have to fight for. What you think I grabbed the mic for? Time to say what we need to say. God our Father, he should be the head. Lead the people while the demons fled. Underneath we all bleeding red.
We all will fall and hide away. We can't get to our feet. We all been grinding every day to find opportunity. We all get lost along the way, not knowing who to be. We are the people. We are the people.
Hit the feeling at the end of a rope. Double them all, but we end up broken into the foe. With my head so low, but I never leave without hope. Get a venom in the bottle, do not follow in. What do I know? I'm the feeling of a boat. Feeling you forget about them, all the venom in and that I'm all the dip around and knowing that I won't be afloat. Almost caved in a rope this. If you pick this brain, it was hopeless. Let me get this aim in a ricochet. Get a bigger flame, but a focus. Every day you get up and I'm looking at myself and I find it. I'm out of focus. Everyone around me and I gotta be the people and the people gotta be me, but I never know.
We all will fall and hide away. We can't get to our feet. We all been grinding.
So that video was actually done by a gentleman by the name of Philip, who passed away this year. Philip was one of our speakers at our 24-hour fundraiser for the veteran community camaraderie rescue mission, and he made that video for Tim and I. Tim and I were hosting that event, and so I almost forgot about that video, and I have not played it since that event. And so just remembering Philip, amazing guy. And anyways, that was, like I said, one of the videos that he had put together for our 24-hour live fundraising event. So that is just one of the things that we do here at Unstoppable Overcomers. If you're just joining us, let us know where you're coming in from. Our original guest, something had happened, not sure what happened with our guest, and so that's okay. Here at Unstoppable Overcomers, we are unstoppable in all that we do. And so just sharing with you what we do here. I just really would love to shout out. Sorry, I'm getting messages like left, right, and center here. So we are, like I said, we help the small business owner with their videos. People don't have times with that. So if you are a small business owner that hates doing their own video, things like that, just connect with us. 1 hour interview with us will get you 10 to 12 clips, plus that trailer that we had shared at the beginning of this episode. And, we just really, we just help those small business owners out there, as well as we do events. So we have just did our second annual Don Gray Memorial Classic back in August of this year. For those of you that have seeing this for the very first time, my dad passed away of cancer 2 years ago. And so each year that he's been gone, we have put on a golf tournament in his honor. And this year, the proceeds um, a went to sorry, I'm trying to think of the organization. It's Chatham Kent Peer Support Cancer Group. And so that money, we raised $1,000, and that money went to that group for somebody who needed medication um, that was not covered by OHIP or whatever. And so that's what we were able to do this year. Next year's golf tournament is August 24th. It will be at 8 a.m. We're hoping to have enough people so that we can have a shotgun start. Last year we had people from Indiana, Illinois. This year we're hoping to add to that to Tennessee. But it will be in Tilbury, Ontario is where the event will be. And so, yeah, excited about that. We also just did a summit. And that summit, it was the Confusion to Clarity Summit, Breaking Your Way Through to Unstoppable. And it was a 4-hour summit. There were amazing speakers on here helping you with tips and tricks to get for anywhere from breaking through the labels and the caveman formula to being unstoppable, the laugh method, and as well as talking about how sharing your story helps you to become unstoppable, plus building a community and what that community can do for you, as well as, what is your source? Who is it that you tap into to help you be unstoppable in all that you do? And lastly, I had talked about, this is me, basically getting outside of what people's expectations and what people should what you should do or what you shouldn't do or how you should or shouldn't live your life. People have tons of opinions out there, and opinions are great, but they don't pay the bills, right? And so with that, I decided I was going to charge for people to watch the replay, but I decided as my Christmas gift to you, I have put that summit on our YouTube channel. So go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, share with your friends. But that 4-hour summit is on there. And as my Christmas gift to you, this is a way for you to really, if you're struggling right now, definitely watch it. If you have areas in your life that you are just really unsure how to move through them, go watch that summit. If you are, struggling in a couple different areas, go watch it. I promise you that will definitely, you'll have your breakthrough. So, go take a look at that and subscribe and share to your channel. We would appreciate that if you would do that. And so, yes, my guest for tonight just called in, and apparently he's at the hospital with his wife. So prayers for Norm and his wife. Hopefully everything's okay. And so I am just here being unstoppable as per usual, right? And just sharing what it is that we do here, because sometimes, I share what everybody else does and kind of put unstoppable overcomers to the end. But today we're sharing what it is that we do here. And so if you're just tuning in, thanks for joining us. Let us know where you're listening in from. And so, yeah, in the new year, we'll be adding different events. We'll be doing more in-person events too this year. Like I said, we have the golf tournament coming up August 24th. So put that on your calendar. I would like to see a couple more summits come together within the next year too, and maybe having like a a weekend retreat where we could get away and we could, um, you know, do some coaching with that, and being out in the great outdoors and just really having some fun with that. I could really see that, and just helping people bust through. And it's really great when you can be together. So that's what we'll be doing in the new year. Would love to hear what you're up to this year. And don't forget, there's still time for the 12 Days of Christmas giveaway. So looking forward to seeing you register. And all you have to do is just register. The comments are in the link is in the comments. So just go register today. We'll be giving away prizes up until Christmas Eve. So with that, though, thanks for those of you that have joined us. And don't forget to be unstoppable in all that you do. We're actually even looking for people who want to advertise on our show. It's a great, we came up with some amazing packages. Actually, the social media kit, Business in a Box, that I was talking about at the beginning of the show. For those of you that are interested in the big ticket item here, advertising for a full year, plus having the social media kit in a box, all of that is the main feature that we're doing this year. But if you have a business that likes to build impact, that wants to transform people's lives, that is really out to make a change in the world, then this is we'd be happy to partner with you. We are looking for people who want to advertise their show, their business on our show. So if you want some additional information with that, definitely send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And we can connect that way. And like I said, the pricing for the Roku channel is going up. So those of you that have a show that really want to get your show on a Roku channel, connect with me today, because I would not want you to miss out on a great opportunity. So with that, guys, be unstoppable in all that you do, and join us next week, same time, same channel. Bye for now.